something about being at a park bench and interacting with dogs and talking with someone about that the instructions for them had to be short and precise because a lot of them didn't have the ability to handle long word and answers. Might have been Lewis I was talking with, and he was agreeing with that. And he might have started to give an example or two. Seemed like maybe after he was gone, or maybe not. I was trying to attract the dog to come over to where I was so I could pet it. And then sometime after, I guess, Louis had moved on, and I did finally attract a dog to come over, and I was petting it. And next thing I know, it was up, laying, near my, legs. And I was reaching and petting it. Noticed it had thick fur, and then someone propped himself against the back of the bench in a way that I thought was odd. And he said, he was asking me if I knew what kind of dog that was. And I replied I wasn't sure. It seemed like he was saying something about a Shetland or something. Kind of like the short, thick-haired ponies. And that's about what it reminded me of. Kind of like a corgi or something. And then I mentioned something about, or he mentioned something about him sitting weird, and he adjusted how he was sitting. Because it looked like one of his legs were like right close to my face or something. Anyway, and I went off to the side. Something about fighting was brought up. It was a good in a fight, and I noticed how straight and how long his hair was, the dog's hair. And so there was something about taking note of that, about being good in a fight. If you had that type of hair, it might be good. You know, I was figuring that out, that it might be harder for the other dog to grab a hold of them. The teeth going straight through the hair instead of catching on. And I saw some crackers there. Like two left in a 6-pack. So I took them and brought them over to where the dog was. The dog noticed, so I broke off a piece and handed it to him, and the dog ate it. And then Larry, by then I figured out or knew or realized it was Larry that was adjusted in his position and was sitting kind of like at my feet on the bench to talk with me. And he's after he noticed that I'd fed the dog a piece of cracker, he was like, "If that's peanut cracker, don't give it to that dog." So I looked and saw what it was, and I wrapped up the other two and stuck it in my pocket. What was left, I stuck it in my pocket. And it seemed like I was trying to think of different things to talk to him about. And it seemed like I was struggling too, and there were people passing by or something. And I didn't want to get too personal or too deep. Oh yeah. Thank you for your mercy. Help me. Thank you.